Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. We are back here for our 4th episode of Hermitcraft Season 6. As you can see, I have started kind of marking out where these alcoves are going to be on our Ministry of Truth platform. Now this is just the beginning. We're going to have 5 of these little plus-shaped alcove holders. Each alcove eventually will look like a fancier version of this, with a different YouTuber or player on the servers, like, you know, Twitter handle and YouTube thing, and they can decorate it with whatever colors and armor and stuff they want. And we'll have all these set up in these kind of 5 pluses of 4, with kind of pillars in between them all. I started planting the trees in the middle of here to kind of express that idea, but then I realized that that's actually not a very good way to express that idea, though I do still need to harvest a ton of spruce wood to build my platform. Now, this district, the modern district, actually has a pretty liberal build palette involving pretty hardwood, stone bricks, and concrete powder. Concrete powder is what the actual core, like, structure of the building is going to be made out of long term. But concrete powder requires a heck of a lot of sand and of gravel. So what we're going to do first is we're going to kind of frame the building with wood and stone. Then we'll hopefully not only be able to get that gravel and sand from various resource areas around the server once the nether gets opened up, but we'll also hopefully be able to get some bone meal from a skeleton spawner. Now, you might be saying, Joe, how are you going to trust that somebody's going to make a skeleton spawner so soon on the server? Well, look, it's the Hermitcraft server. If there is some sort of way you can make a machine, somebody's going to try and do it, like, way earlier than they should anyway. You know, we aren't exactly doing the best things all the time, but we're the best at what we do, and we do a lot of machine building here. So, in the meantime, I'll let all the other guys go ahead and work on their fancy machines, and I'll get this general platform here laid out, as well as our kind of stone outline here. Now, right now we've only got 1 block deep on that, but we're going to go significantly thicker and actually have kind of a cool slant to it underneath once we get the whole thing done. But anyway, I'm wasting your time talking about what might yet be what I should be doing. Time skip! I have continued work on this build, putting in some interior pillars here, and, you know, these pillars, they're okay, right? They're stone, they go all the way down, that's fine. Look, okay, that's okay, I guess. But, you know, really, the more I'm thinking about this, the more I think the bottom of these pillars should be filled with lava. Now, how are we going to get lava? If you guys remember, we actually have a little lava pool we discovered back a couple episodes ago. I'm thinking of going over there with, you know, some traveling equipment. Now, all this stuff here, I don't necessarily need it when I'm building, but, you know, if we're going to go on a long walk, it might be wise to actually take some, you know, shoes with me, that sort of thing. I figure, do we have a boat? Yeah, we got a boat. I know that if we go this way long enough, we'll eventually hit Will's Knight's enchanting station as well. And I've got some tools that I'm going to need to enchant on account of the sheer amount of stone and wood that I am requiring for this build. 33 by 33, it turns out it's bigger than I thought. And I haven't even started factoring in the roof materials or the walls. Right now, we're just trying to get the core platform in place. So, let's go ahead. You know, this is probably also a good place to stop along our way. And, you know, part of being a nomad is that you can just kind of grab food wherever you find it. So, we're just going to grab food from one of these little community gardens here, making sure to replant, because we want to be good outsiders in the community. As opposed to, hey, they've got a covered garden. That'll shelter them from storms. That's pretty cool, too. If I recall correctly, Wells' enchanting build should be back here somewhere, and then I know for sure we can get to our little lava pool from there. It is always good to be able to have a source of lava that nobody else has really found yet. Especially on a server like this. Yeah, there it is. There's the enchanting house. If we're looking for the sun, it's directly overhead. So we're doing okay on time. You know, I kind of think maybe I should enchant the things on the way there, because that way, if I die, well, actually, maybe I'll be less likely to die if I enchant things. That might work. Let's go ahead and take a quick boat ride over here. Just going past these little areas of kelp. And this will be a good chance, too, for us to go check on our bulletin board. See if anybody's filled that out. Here we go. Quick stop. to enchant. Thank you, Wells Knight, for building the enchanting hut. Thank you, Wells Knight. It'll be a pretty good hut. You know what? Here we go. Boom. Let's go ahead and start throwing some things in there. Unbreaking 1. Efficiency 1. Boom. Projectile protection. It's better than nothing. And protection 1. Okay. There we go. Our first enchants on the server. I think we did all right with them. But you know what? We have got to be ever on our way. Actually, though, let's turn some of these loaves into, some of these into bread real quick. Boom. No sense starving on our way to the lava. And I brought 5 buckets. That should be 1 for every pillar that we're going to use as a memory hole. A few elements from the original structure in 1984 that I wanted to carry into this was in the Ministry of Truth in the original novel. There were all of these little chutes that you could throw things in to, like, burn old pieces of paper and stuff. Or pieces of paper that were no longer, you know, up to date with the current party thinking. So, having those 5 central pillars, you know, have lava in them and a little red glass grate so nobody actually falls in, I think would be a fun little element that will really add to the build. I was also thinking, in the original novel, the building was described as like a white ziggurat. So we're going to have this thing be pretty tall once we get concrete powder and stuff. But along the sides of the ziggurat, people had carved the 3 slogans of the party. And obviously, the 3 slogans of the party would not be a wise thing to post on the side of our ziggurat in Hermitcraft. But I was thinking, like, if Hermitcraft had 3 slogans, instead of, like, war is peace, ignorance is strength, or what have you, what would those be, you know? And I'm sure that we could come up with something pretty good if we thought about it. Let's see, this was down this way. Excellent. We're going to leave our little lava lamps in place there, but just kind of gently nudge our way out here. Okay, perfect. Let's get that off of our hotbar before we accidentally dump lava all over ourselves or others. And let's give this pickaxe a quick shake. I kind of want to see real quick how much faster efficiency 1 is. I'm so short on stone anyway. Like, anything that I can mine now is going to go straight into that build later. Yeah, that's a little bit faster. Oh, man, we really did not bring torches, though, on this trip. That's kind of a shame. You know, I know there's not going to be any diamonds directly next to where I found diamonds last time. But, hey, there's stone. And stone is going to be a crucial construction element. So, you know, we'll grab what we can take. And we'll take what we can get. So, boom. Let's just get out of here, actually, probably before the sun goes down. That would be a wise thing to do. Rather than dilly-dallying all over here. Dilly-dallying like the wild stallions. Anyway. You know what? This furnace doesn't really need to be down here either. I'm going to take that with me. And we're going to grab this too. Because we're not trying to leave bases behind. I don't want somebody thinking like, Joe, is this your base? No. This is a hole in the ground I dug. And which I am now abandoning. Hey, there's some gravel though. I would like that gravel. Time skip! Alrighty. I can only take the boat so far inland here, and then we're going to have to just kind of sprint cross-country. Which is okay. But, you know, that's why we have the armor. That's why we enchanted the armor, was so that we could make this trip without necessarily having to hole up in that house overnight. Although, if there is a bed in there, it probably wouldn't be the worst idea. I just don't want to go in there and find out there's no bed. Like when I went in Python's house the other day. Although Python claims his house has a bed now, I was going to leave a bad air PGB review. Get it for Python GB? I came up with that joke too late to use it in the last episode. So here we are trying to use it now. Oh, I should have just stayed in the water, but okay. Let's see, can we get up to his house without having a creeper blow us up or anything mad? He will not be thrilled if we accidentally break his house. You know, he's a great guy. And that's why he deserves better friends than them that would smash his house with a creeper blast. Okay, so let's just try and get inside. There's a zombie. We gotta get inside before the zombies happen. Oh no. How do we break, let's put the dirt back in. Okay, this isn't a house, this is a couse. And there's no bed up here. Dang it, Python, did you lie to me on the Discord? He said I did put a bed in, but there's also some cows now. Okay, there we go. Boom. Bedtime. Skip. Alrighty. So, let's go ahead and take... Great, so now we can just let all those zombies burn to death. Hope there's not too many creepers around or skeletons hiding under trees waiting to shoot us. Oh, that's a really cool tree farm he's got going on there. Those zombies like hiding under the shade. But we're gonna hit them anyway. You can't fool me. I know you're a zombie. I figured it out. Hey, Cub Fan joined the game. Now's a great time to say hello to Cub Fan. But we gotta hope that there's nothing around that's gonna kill me. Howdy. Like, it's always good when your friends join the server right in the morning when the creepers haven't despawned yet, and you're like, oh, I want to type a nice message to my friend. How are you, friend? You are an excellent friend. And then you're like, no, I shouldn't have typed so many letters because I got blowed up. You know? The ups and downs of Minecraft. It's like a trampoline for video games. But anyway, let's go ahead and offload. Oh, I should have gotten extra lava to use in furnaces. That would have been like a smart person thing to do. Did not do that. Did not think of that. And I am kind of short on furnace materials. You know what, though? Here's what we're going to do. Do we even have 100 things to cook at the moment? No. That's fine. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do, I think, is we're going to take some of the cobble we have here. Ooh, actually, let's use dirt for this. And let's grab these red stained glass here. And what I'm thinking of doing is putting the dirt kind of... We're going to need some ladders, I'm thinking, too. Probably here. I was thinking I would put the dirt down at about that level there. Whoops. Well, actually, that might be enough. So then we have... No, we want the dirt down here, right? So the idea is that at that point... Oh, this is really dangerous, because that's like also a walkway. Whatever. It's fine. So then we kind of come up here, and we set our... Oh, no, I want that one lower. Because I wanted to air gap the lava a little bit. But you know what? Actually, maybe this is the way to do it. We put the lava in the bottom there. And then we put this up here. Yeah. So we'll have kind of a red, kind of a grate here. And there's not going to be a great way to recover these ladders, I'm realizing. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump up here. Break those with our shovel that we lost getting all that gravel before. Then we're going to reach down here. And boom. That lava will just now spread out. And it'll provide a nice little glowing effect down there. Ta-da! Memory holes. Now, I don't think a creature can actually fall in there. Okay, I did it. I fell in there. I fell in there. Well, that's how we learn. So, okay, core concept. Luckily, the enchanted armor helped me live long enough to regret that. Okay, core concept. Let's go ahead. I'm glad we moved our spawn. Actually, kind of would have been more convenient in the other place. Should I hop in some water? No, okay, good. Well, this is part of our Minecraft experience, you know? Did I lose all the buckets of lava, though, in the process? Did all the buckets of lava fall in the lava? Oh, man. Okay, that's actually a high cost to pay for that. Maybe what we're going to do is cover those better. Let's think about how to cover those better. And maybe do a better job. Hey, maybe if we exploded with all our items like we did last time, some of the items fell outside of the thing. No, no. All of my items went down the memory hole. I don't know what I expected. Was all the stained glass in there? Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep, okay. So I'm going to have to gear back up, I suppose. Well, that was productive. Time skip. You know, we look over the plain here, and not much has changed in the intervening hours of that time skip. It appears that CubFan has started instituting some sort of first base over here, to which I say, who? But anyway, back this way, as you can tell, I've taken the time to gather all sorts of materials to continue this build. I've completely blocked out the entire square floor plan. I've got all 20 armor stands in place, including my exemplary armor stand here, mixer.com/Joe, JoeHills.net. Now you guys might be asking, Joe, why are you putting diamonds on the base of this? Well, you know, I actually went back to the enchanting station, and I enchanted my diamond pickaxe with Silk Touch, and then I realized I don't have any way to break the diamond ore blocks I have now, because I don't have enough iron to do that. So, core concept, howdy, Isuma? Oh, sorry, Isuma said howdy, so I had to acknowledge him. It's in my nature. So anyway, as you can tell, though, I've also set up the next tier of this Ziggurat, because once again, the build in the Ministry of Truth from George Orwell's 1984 was constructed as a Ziggurat. So we've got it kind of going one tier from out of the water up to here, then in, then up. Then we're going to go in and up one more time. We're going to cover the entire thing in white concrete powder, with the exception of possibly the base. I might go down and out one more time here with light gray concrete powder to kind of give it a watery weather, what do you call it, waterline look? You know, have light gray concrete powder below the white concrete powder. But when the thing is done, it'll truly fit in the conception of the modern district build. I think that this is going to be wonderful. So, you know what though? I was thinking about it, and in order to get enough concrete powder to actually do that, we probably need to get to the mining district, and where there's a mesa and sand and all that stuff that we're going to need. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video now. Hopefully next episode we can make our way out to the desert and grab those materials we'll need. So, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.